9. The High Priestess. Anon and Zosimos walked side by side, following a road that led them out of the forest and onto a great plain. In the distance, Anon could see the city, with a great castle rising out of its center. "So, what is this prophecy that supposedly foretold my arrival?" Anon asked. "I forget that you're not from here," Zosimos replied. "Every man, woman, and child in this realm knows the prophecy by heart. It goes as follows." He cleared his throat and recited the prophecy as if he were giving a lecture. "When the sun is long set and the moon is all gone, and the sky is a ship with twilight at the helm, a man will appear by the name of Anon, and he without shadow will return light to the realm." "And you think that means I'm supposed to save this girl, the High Priestess?" Anon asked. "I think the timing of your arrival with her disappearance cannot be a coincidence. Did you know her, the High Priestess?" "Oh, yes. She was one of my students. She graduated from the academy only a few months ago. It's a shame that she disappeared just a week before taking her final vows as High Priestess of the realm," Zosimos said. "I believe the Emperor thought her new position would help the people forget about her troubled past." "Troubled?" Anon questioned. "The Princess Illumina was born not long after the twilight beset our land. Despite the deteriorating conditions in the realm, the Emperor and Empress focused all the attention on their daughter. They had been trying to conceive for some time, and her birth was regarded as a miracle. She was given every opportunity, private tutors, lessons from the greatest thinkers in the land, but she had a rebellious streak." "How do you mean?" Zosimos looked like he was about to say something, stopped, and then started again. "As she got older, she would sneak out of the castle. The royal family tried their best to suppress the rumors, but word of her exploits got around. She was spotted in taverns and inns of ill repute, propositioning men for entertainment. The Emperor had anyone suspected of fraternizing with her beheaded, but I'm afraid it was of little use. Men of low morals in shady parts of town to which she would sneak off could not resist the promiscuous young coquette. Eventually things got so bad that the Emperor sent her away to the academy, where he hoped the rigor of her studies would keep her out of trouble. She was an extremely gifted student, and other than a few minor scandals at the academy managed to keep under wraps, her lewd behavior seemed to stop. Like I said, she graduated a few months ago, and she was set to assume the newly created position of High Priestess during the Ina Edinka Festival." "What is the Ina Edinka Festival?" "Well, it's an annual celebration commemorating the day the sun and moon disappeared. We would normally celebrate in a week's time, but the Emperor has put all preparations on hold while searching for his daughter is underway." Zosimos thought for a moment. "It is interesting that you appeared on top of the Forgotten Cliffs so close to the day of the Edinka Festival. Tell me, when you were up there, did you see a tower?" "Yes, a stone tower. It lay in ruins." "It was once an astrological observatory, the finest in the realm, but it was destroyed in a storm that night that the sun and the moon disappeared." "Do you remember that night?" Anon asked. "Of course. It was my first year at the academy. Clouds had been building all day. By dusk they covered the sky and a tremendous storm broke out. It lasted all night. I remember waking up to the sound of the howling wind and deafening cracks of thunder. By morning the storm had passed, but to my utter surprise the sun had not risen. Everyone in the academy went crazy. Students poured into the courtyards. There were reports of riots in the city. I think the whole world went a little mad that day." Anon gazed at the purple sky and stretched out past the city, in the castle to the edge of the world and wondered what it would be like to live in this land with no day and no night.